Next album I'm going to be reviewing is a fairly recent #1 album by a Scottish rock band called Biffy Clyro. Now, this is their album called Opposites, which was originally meant to be called The Sand at the End of... Sand at the Core of Our Bones and the Land at the... No, wait, which way around was it? I can't remember, but it was meant to be one of those two ways around. The Sand at the Core of Our Bones and the Land at the End of Our Toes, that was it. Very good album this is actually. It's also got a DVD with it, but I've not watched that yet. A lot of very good songs on it. You've got things like the singles for Black Chandelier, Stinging Bell, and Biblical. Biblical's probably the most latest one, I think. And some very good rock anthems in this. There are some unusual songs though, which for some reason I seem to like, because I'm normally just into like Iron Maiden and Metallica and Slayer and Slipknot and Megadeth and things like that, but I really like this, and there's a song on it called The Fog, and it's a really slow song and really weird sounding song. For some reason it seems to be my favourite song off the album, and not really quite sure why. Very good album, like I said, got to #1 in the album charts, and there was 3 different editions of it released. There was a 1-disc CD one, which took some of the songs from disc 1 and some of the songs from disc 2, put them on the same disc, so missing some songs. There was a 2-disc one, which was just the 2 CDs. Both CDs are called Sand at the Core of Our Bones, that's disc 1, and The Land at the End of Our Toes is disc 2. And then there's the 2 CD DVD one, which is the one that's here. Normally, double albums don't work that well. You've got like Guns N' Roses' Use Your Illusion Part 1 and 2, not that special. Metallica Load and Reload, that's probably one of the lowest points in their career, although they did release a couple of good songs off them albums, there's not much special on it. And Red Hot Chili Peppers' Stadium Arcadium, which was probably the most successful one before this. However, there has been another double album released, admittedly separately, but this was Stone Sour House of Gold and Bones, and that's probably another good double album that's been released recently. I think though, Biffy Clyro, I have to give it an 8 out of 10. There's a lot of very strong songs on this, and there's a couple of slow points which don't really fit in with some bits from the album, but very good nonetheless.